Going racing at Bath Racecourse is always an enjoyable experience, but right now, standing here in front of the new development, well, the old stand, the county stand is behind me there, but since I was here last year, things have really changed. I'm standing on Britain's highest flat racecourse. Well, Bath are reaching for the stars. They're elevating their profile no end. That's the new Kelston stand there. It's got the corporate boxes on the left, and they've all got balconies, which they didn't have before. It's absolutely revolutionised that. And then if we swing to the left here, the Langridge stand is absolutely fantastic. Anyone who pays to come through the gates here at Bath, they can go up there and enjoy it, even on a rainy day, and you do get rainy days here at Bath. You can take shelter underneath that marvellous awning up on the roof garden stand. Have a drink, watch the racing, have a bet, and there's a restaurant down below. So everything is absolutely, it just looks fantastic here at Bath, and I'm going to do a bit more investigation, talk to the people who matter, and see what everyone thinks about it.
This is a summer racecourse and we wanted the facilities to reflect that. That said, it is a venue for race days and every day, so it's been built as well with a wide variety of non-race day events in mind, and we also see the new stand and the roof garden particularly being used for lots of parties and events. It was a two-phase development. We started last October. The Kelston stand was completed just before we started racing in April. Have 9 beautiful boxes now for corporate use in this stand, which have balconies overlooking the winning post. We had a really clear vision of what we wanted to achieve up here, which was to create a racecourse that would be befitting of our beautiful surroundings. Bath is a World Heritage Site, and we wanted to create a racecourse that would reflect on that.
We looked at the location here. We're halfway between Bath and Bristol. The catchment area is fantastic, but people's expectations are quite rightly very high, and we needed to make sure that the facilities here matched people's expectations, that when they came from the town of Bath and Bristol and came to the racecourse here, that the facilities were wonderful, and I think we've just about achieved that.
I mean, having an open stand at the top, a covered open stand, if you see what I mean, is great, because sometimes a grandstand is a grandstand. You can be locked away and you could be absolutely anywhere, but here, with beautiful views all the way around, terrific racing, I mean, what a day out it's going to provide.
Yes, I mean, that was the starting point, really. I hope to improve Bath Racecourse for racegoers and every facility. So we've now got 3 or 4 additional public bars. We've got the new 200-seater restaurant, and obviously the piece de resistance really is the roof terrace, which is open to the general public, and it's going to be a wonderful asset to Bath in years to come.
I was saying earlier how many dramatic improvements there have been at Bath, and there really have. I mean, I'm standing upstairs on the roof terrace of the brand new Langridge stand. It's absolutely fantastic. The roof garden it is. You've got a fantastic view of the racecourse. Really, you couldn't really ask for anything more. On a summer's day, most brilliant place to view proceedings. I'm just admiring the improvements here. It's absolutely brilliant, isn't it?
It's fantastic, isn't it? We're really delighted to be opening the stand and seeing it come to life. We took a massive decision to make a big investment. I mean, it's a very smart area of the country. You've got great facilities, a wonderful city only a couple of miles away. So we decided to build a great new grandstand and invest in everything across the board, and also invest in prize money. So when you come here, you can enjoy first-class facilities and really good racing. And what's brilliant about the stand here is there's something for everyone. So you've got a bar on the ground floor, a restaurant on the middle floor, and up here on the beautiful roof terrace. So wherever you want to be, you're going to have a great time and have a great view of the racing.
I could really think of no nicer way to spend the afternoon up here on the roof terrace, looking over down the track, which is right down below. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm going to see what some of the people here think. These ladies here having a good time. It's marvellous. Have you? I mean, obviously, you've never been up here before, but what do you think?
I think it's absolutely amazing. The views are incredible from here. So, and also the bar area looks fantastic.
Have you been racing before?
Yes, I have actually, but not to Bath races. So yeah, this is really fantastic. I think what they've done is beautiful. It looks really, really good.
Now that's the way to turn up for a day at the races. It looks really sort of summery, casual, a rose in the lapel and everything, bow tie on. I can have a quick word with this gentleman. You were definitely the best dressed man here.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Is this a regular outfit? But I mean,
I'm afraid so, yes.
But I think, you know, for a day at the races, it's the way to do it. It looks summery and it feels summery, I'm
Yes,
sure.
I don't dress like this in the middle of the winter, you're quite right.
I hope you don't. And what about Bath Racecourse? Have you been coming here racing a lot?
Well, I've lived in and around Bath for the last 30 years, and I'm not a great race goer, but probably come every 2 years or so for one meeting or another, and come to quite a lot of conferences.
It's got a bit of style now, hasn't it?
Absolutely right, which is what we wanted. But I'm on the council, and it's exactly what we want is increased number of decent destinations that people want to come to.
Oh, it's lovely. It's a beautiful new development. The whole outside area is really nice. We're looking forward to going downstairs and having lunch. I definitely would come here again with people from work or friends.
I'd come again if I had
Yeah.
champagne,
I
things to
know.
eat, lunch.
No, we're Ladies' Day coming up. We're quite interested in that. That's coming up at the end of August, I think. So yeah, no, it's beautiful. Really nice. Very
And
spoiled.
this is your friend here.
This is Louise.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
she works with me.
I'll have a quick word with Louise.
Hello.
You enjoying yourself?
Really enjoying myself. It's a real privilege to be here. It was last minute for me, so I'm pleased that I came. I was invited.
What would you have been doing today if you hadn't been here at the races?
I would have been working in an office, a hot, stuffy office in the centre of Bath with all my work colleagues. So
And the great thing here, I mean, I'm a great believer in sort of fresh air. There's nothing worse than working in a sort of a stuffy office, or being worse, going to the races and being in a enclosed, very sort of hot grandstand. And this is so airy and such a good view.
it is. It's lovely. It's a real wide open space, and it accentuates all the area that they've got around them. I mean, you can see as far as the eye can see today, with it being such a clear day. So it's a real nice addition to what they have here already.
When you get the race card here at Bath, it's full of invaluable information, winners and everything. And also on the front page it says the Steward of the Week. That's Roger Dix. Roger is here. He said he arrived here in 2006.
Not for
Which is-
today's meeting, mind.
No,
No.
you're never that early, are you, Roger?
No.
But you've been coming here a few years. I mean, what do you think of these improvements? I haven't been here this year, and I'm absolutely blown away by them.
You don't recognise it, do you?
No, it's brilliant.
It's totally different, and it's magnificent, yeah? I mean, I don't know how much money they spent, must have spent multi-millions of pounds, but it's a tremendous improvement on what it was before, yeah?
Well, it's
And
sort of
it's all-
investing. I know it's an old cliche, but it's sort of investing in the future because you want a new generation of race goer coming through the gates.
People need to go racing in comfort, yep?
Yeah.
And they don't want to be out in the wind and rain, so now they've got a nice new stand with a roof garden. They've got a
Have you
200
been up there? Have you been up there? It's very
we-
good, isn't it?
Yes, we've had a conducted tour. They have a 240-seater restaurant, yeah, and they have a new bar underneath as well. They have this new bar here, so there's plenty of cover now when we do get inclement weather. Not that we very often get inclement weather, as you know, in Bath.
Wink, wink. You can get some really awful weather here. You make me feel hungry and thirsty just hearing about the facilities here. We're going to have a look in the owners and trainers bar because this is where all the big guns
There's
hang
nobody
out here.
there. There's nobody famous at the moment apart from yourself. Okay.
They will be having their free fish and chip lunch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Roger. Have a good day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cooper.
I've just taken a tiny bit of time off to sit out here in the owners and trainers bar. Well, outside it actually, such a glorious day. And owners and trainers get a fish lunch here. Fish and chips, it looks very good. Mushy peas as well. You can't beat a mushy pea. But it's great that you come here with your horse, watch it run, and before you do so, just give one of these a try. Always dangerous eating on TV. 10 out of 10. I've been out here on the track at Bath in all sorts of different weather. Today is a glorious day. No watering here, of course, so we leave it to the man upstairs. It's looking in great shape. The clerk of the course, Katie Stevens, is here. There are some things you've got no control about the rain. I mean, it's looking in great condition. I mean, how many do you have actually working on the track to keep it like this?
Well, we have a head groundsman and two ground staff, so yeah, not many really, but they do a great job.
And when you've got no watering, it's for nothing you can. I mean, I'm not saying that anyone just hangs around doing nothing, but what happens in between meetings? It's looking in great shape, and it must take with the wet summer we've had, a lot of hammer.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to date, we've been on, this is the first time this year I've called it firm. So we've been on good and good to soft ground sometimes. And so, yeah, and our meetings come so thick and fast that they're week in, week out. And so the lads spend most of the time sort of getting it back level and into this condition that you see it in today.
I ramble on years and years ago coming here during a really dry summer when it looked like an all-weather track. It was completely burnt, and still they race on. You know, trainers like fast ground, don't they?
Yeah, they really do. And I remember my first year here, actually, I remember saying to the head groundsman in about August, does it ever come back green? When you see how sort of arid and dry it gets.
So it's gone brown when you've been here, is it?
My first year here, I don't think it's happened since, but it does, and grass is so resilient, and especially this grass, because we don't ever artificially water it, so it works really hard to find what moisture it gets, and yeah, and that's why it looks so great today.
David, you ride here a lot. What do you make of these new improvements here at Bath?
No, it's lovely facilities here at the minute. You know, a massive improvement. Obviously, the new stand, it looks very nice, and obviously it's pulled in a very nice crowd today, and you know, they've done a very good job.
Things better in the weighing room now, because you had a few problems a year or two ago.
Yeah, they've improved it slightly. You know, there's still a few more things they need to do, but it is improved a lot.
I'm standing on the steps of the new stand and watching from an angle I don't usually see when I'm working throughout the races. And David Probert is going to win the first, jumping up and down. I think. Have you backed a winner?
Yes.
You backed a winner. Well done.
I chose it because it was pink.
You
I have no idea.
Because it was pink.
Huh?
You backed it because of the colours. Well, if it gives you a winner.
I didn't expect to win at all. No, I only bet £5 though, so small victory. But
I would settle for £5. A winner is a winner. What do you make of this new stand? It's very smart.
We love it. Yeah, we've just been up on the rooftop and it was absolutely beautiful.
I've really enjoyed my day at Bath. It's essentially what a day's racing is all about. A nice day in the sunshine. Well, you hope you get a bit of sunshine. If it rains, you can take shelter, and there's no danger of not finding shelter here. And everyone seems to be pretty happy with the new arrangement. It hasn't lost its character at all. I think it's actually gained character. So give it a go. If you haven't been racing at Bath, come here and enjoy the experience.